क्व मोहः क्व च वा विश्वम् क्व taddhyānaṃ क्व muktatā sarvasaṃkalpasīmāyāṃ viśrāntasya mahātmanaḥ. Where is delusion? Where is the universe? Where is its renunciation? Or where is the liberation itself for the noble-minded one who rests beyond the world of desire agitations? Delusion can arise only out of misapprehension that the world is real and pursuing objects with desire and attachment due to this misapprehension. We have learnt already many times earlier in the sequence Jiva Jagat Ishvara that first comes Jiva, then the relevance of Jagat. First, the misapprehension that I am Jiva arises out of non-apprehension that I am divine. With this misapprehension, having identified oneself with his body-mind, he needs a playground to play, a space and an environment to glorify his mind and to take up actions to gratify his senses. That playground is Jagat, this universe, which is again a misapprehension only. Renunciation is required. So we started from the Jiva, then we went on to the universe, Jagat. Now about renunciation. Renunciation is required for the one who is attached to the world and its objects. Renunciation is required where one is having delusion and is treating this world as real. So renouncing the world becomes necessary in order to evolve spiritually. Liberation accordingly is sought by the one. Now here we are combining all. Liberation is sought by one who is stuck up in delusion, practices renunciation with conviction, and craves for freedom from this world of bondage. This is how the sequence of delusion, universe, renunciation, and liberation come, as explained till now. These are all for a Jiva. Now the verse talks about the noble-minded one. Noble-minded one is the man of wisdom or a Jivan Mukta. So, let us go the reverse way in the case of Jivan Mukta. We ended in liberation. We started with delusion, then proceeded to universe, then proceeded to renunciation, then to need for liberation. Now let's go the reverse way. A Jivan Mukta does not crave for liberation because he is already liberated. Now, since he is liberated, the universe does not exist for him. When the universe does not exist for him, it is needless to say that the Jiva does not exist anymore, requiring the playground world to exist and play. And when there is no Jiva at all, then who is there to renounce anything? So renunciation is also not there. Renunciation need is not there because delusion is not there. If we want to start in the way in which we started in case of a Jiva and apply to a Jivan Mukta, in the same way, not in the reverse way, then it goes like this. When desire attachment is transcended, there is no delusion. Since there is no delusion, the renunciation is total and there is no need for any renunciation further. And with delusion gone, with renunciation total, creation is transcended. And upon transcending the creation, the sadhaka turned seer stands liberated. And for such a seer, liberation does not mean anything. The liberated cannot strive to get liberated. One cannot jump on his own shoulders. A very brief commentary by Chinmaya. He writes, the ignorance of the self procreates the delusion of the world of multiplicity. To a sage who has awakened himself to the self, there is no more any delusion, nor does he recognize any world of plurality other than the immutable self, the one without a second. Since he is not recognizing the world of objects, what is there for him to renounce? Indeed, he rests in the self, beyond the world of all passions and cravings and their endless agitations. Calm and serene, he lives the bliss of the peaceful self. Hari Om Tat Sat.